We are live. Over to you, Sister Choice, please.
Hello. Good morning, world. Good. It's morning in Australia. Good evening, Canada, America. Good afternoon in Europe. We are glad to have you here again on your screens. This is the sisters from different countries. They're gonna introduce themselves. So we'll start with Emily. Emily will introduce herself today, and straight away go to the topic. The topic of today, it's the family and money struggle. That is the topic of today. So we're gonna talk about financial struggles and family relationship. Very critical topics. So stay tuned. Let all the girls introduce themselves. Emily is the first, and then after introducing each other, once they introduce themselves, they'll go with their topic of the day. Stay tuned. We are together. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. Hello, my sisters. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. And to all of you, our viewers, blessings to you as well. My name is Emily. I'm originally from the Philippines. I'm a happy wife. I'm a proud mom of one, grandma of three, a special ed teacher by profession, and very proud digital business owner. So, I will be talking straight like Sis Joyce was saying, about my topic. And let me tell you guys, financial problems can impact a family relationship more than people realize. Every single one of us, you know, we know that it's rarely just about money. It's about pressure, pride, fear, and sometimes unmet expectations. When finances are tight, stress level go up. Small disagreements turn into big arguments. Communication breaks down. One spouse may feel overwhelmed carrying the responsibility, while the other may feel guilty for not contributing enough. So, over time, that stress can create emotional distance. And if there are kids involved, they feel it too, even though we hide it from them to protect them. But kids, they will feel that we are stressed financially. Money struggles can also limit freedom. We all know that you cannot travel when you want. You cannot say yes to opportunities. You might feel stuck in a job that drains you because you can't afford to leave. There are so many people who would be saying that, "Oh, I'm okay in my job," but really they are not okay. That kind of pressure slowly affects patience, joy, and connection inside the home. Now, here's the flip side, guys. Building an online business together can actually strengthen a relationship. When couples work toward a shared financial goal, it creates unity. There's vision, there's teamwork. Instead of arguing about bills, you're planning growth. Mike and I, we are now building our business together. I'm so happy that he is fully on board. So instead of surviving month to month, we are now building something that can create time, freedom, and stability for our family. So it's not that money solves everything. By no means it's not. But reducing financial stress removes a huge weight off the relationship. It allows family to focus on what really matters: connection, peace, and building a future together. At the end of the day, financial problems don't just affect the wallet, they affect the atmosphere of the home, and changing the income source can sometimes change the entire dynamic of the family. That's all for Mrs. Joyce.
Thank you so very much, Sister Emily. You have nailed it, really. How much financial problems can impact relationship in the families? It's impacting the families in a very, very bad way. because in our society right now, we can name even in our friends how many families are struggling, even in their relationship, in their connection, just because they are not stable financially. And Sister Emily, thank you so much. I think you have explained very well how we can solve this issue without even taking more of our energy together. So thank you so much. Our next person will be Sister Irabina. She will introduce herself, and her question is double jobs availability issues between the members of the family. Is that a solution? Okay, welcome to you, Sister Irabina.
Thank you so much, Joyce. It's a pleasure to have everyone here watching us globally. My name is Abena, originally from Ghana. I'm a registered nurse by profession who found this job, this business as a side hustle, turning into a main hustle right now. Thank you for joining us this evening. My question is double jobs and the availability issues between the members of the family. Yes, working double jobs often comes from the desire to provide and create stability. But when both parents are constantly working and on the go with opposite shift and schedule, availability becomes the biggest challenge, right? Conversations become short. We live in the same house, but it becomes like we are roommates. Parents are exhausted. Children feel it, but they cannot complain. At times, they desire to spend more time with their parents, but the parents feel like they have to provide, and so they have to go. The issue is not hard work. It's about sustainability. Financial relief can come at a cost of emotional connection. If there is no balance, my people, the kids suffer. Families do not just need income. We need presence. We need communication. We need intentional time together. That goal is not only to survive, my people, financially, but to build a life where provision and connection exist side by side. So this business gives us that. That is why we are here encouraging you. That second job that is taking you away from your family this business can earn you more than that. I am a proof of that. I had to work 2 jobs, 3 jobs at times, struggling all the time. I found this business, and today I am currently working 1 job, and it's sustaining. So if you're watching us and thinking, oh, you have to do doubles, you have to do 3 jobs to be able to provide for your family, you have to start working smart. And so we are inviting you to come and check this business out. You have that opportunity to decide for yourself. Thank you so much, Sister Joyce.
Thank you so much, Abina. Thank you for answering why double jobs and availability. Like there is a time that a husband comes, they just meet with the wife in the door. One is going, another one is coming in. The children, they don't know who's the mother and who's the dad because they don't have a care of a caring mother maybe or a caring dad because everyone is thinking about jobs. So double jobs, as you said, it's not an option where there is an option of online business where availability will be there. Children will enjoy all those other time after their mother or their father's professional job. They know we are here. Like, for example, I can give, whenever I am doing business, when it's my time, I always joke and play with my child just by doing, I am on the computer and he will come and he will, like, we will have that time and connection when I am doing my business and I am there. He knows that whenever he will call mom, I will leave something that I'm doing, I will go to check on him. So it is a security for our children to have the business that will be enabling us to be present. So we are welcome Sister Liz. She will introduce herself, and her question is, why did we choose this side hustle? And over the second or the third job, what is the benefit? Sister Liz, come on and explain what is it, the benefit of this side hustle. It's like, yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you so much.
Uh-oh.
Thank you so much, Sister Joyce, for this opportunity. And good evening, our viewers. Good morning, good afternoon, depending on where you're watching us from. My name is Elizabeth. I'm a mom to two young adults. I'm originally from Nigeria. I work in supply chain, and I live in the UK. I'm so grateful to be joining this amazing ladies today on our usual conversation. So let's dive into it. So I will be talking about why I choose a side hustle over a second job and what it changed for me. To be honest, there was a season when money pressure was real. Bills were steady, responsibilities were growing, and the easy option seems obvious, which is get another job, work more hours, pick up extra shifts, push harder. But I had to pause and ask myself something uncomfortable. If I take a second job, what will it cost me? More money, yes, but less time with my children, less present at home, as my ladies have already mentioned, more exhaustion, more survival mode. And as immigrant mom in the UK, I was already stretched out, working my 9 to 5, supporting families, back home, showing up as a mother for my children and trying to build something better. So another job would have increased my income, but I would have, I would have reduced my availability, on something that really matters, which is my children's milestones. And that's when it really clicked on me that I didn't need more hours. I needed a leverage. So instead of taking a second job, I choose a side hustle that can grow, something I can build in 20 to 30 minutes pocket of time, something that didn't require me to leave my house again at night, after going to work in the morning from 8 till 5, then in the night I'm going again. Something that had potential to scale, not just pay me per hour. Was I skeptical? Yes, of course I was. Was I afraid? Of course. But I knew one thing. Staying on that treadmill forever wasn't my future at all. So I took the leap of faith, right? And the benefit is flexibility, ownership, skills are now control, income that isn't tied only to clocking in at work. And a second job would have kept me busy. But this side hustle is giving me option to be present for my children, option to travel. Like next month, I'm embarking on a business trip to Punta Cana, Dominican Republic. Normally, I would not even think about something like that. I will not be able to afford it from my 9 to 5. So this business has given me that opportunity to travel and to, rub minds with, people that are succeeding, people that are earning big in this community. Option to build legacy for my children. And for me, that matters more than just surviving another month. So I just want to encourage you. So if you're looking for, if you're tired of choosing between income and family, if you know there has to be another way for you, don't just sit with that feeling. Send a message to us, to anyone that you can resonate here. Let us have a real conversation and help you out, because the goal isn't to walk yourself into the ground at all. The goal is to build something that works for you. And, you don't have to figure that out alone at all, because we have a global community of people that can support and hold your hands, to ensure that you succeed. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Sister Elizabeth. This topic, we had it on, I think, last week with my husband. We were live. We were talking about family and work balance. That's what just Sister Liz has explained, how we can work and balance our life. And with this side hustle, why did we choose it? Because right now, I am sure 100% that everyone is in their home. I know all of us here, we are in the house. If we could have choose second job over like to sustain our financial situation. Right now, everyone will be in the second jobs, struggling, having a burnout. Your body will pay it later or sooner. So it is not an option to have double job or triple jobs just to sustain your family where there is opportunities. A question comes in my chat when I did live. You guys, how can I know that you're not scammers? I told you again and again, how can scammers present themselves in front of your camera? We have offices in all these different countries, from UK, from Canada, I mean from US, Australia. We have our office in Sydney. So I don't know if the scammers has their office where you can go and knock and claim whatever they have stolen from you. We are not scammers. Online, there is a lot of scammers, but our business is legitimate business where clarity is like our torch. You can just come and you see your face in that torch. So, and choosing the double jobs for parents, I don't know about other countries, but here in Australia, it has become a pandemic in immigrant families. We have a pandemic where our children are growing. They are orphans, and yet they have both parents. Children are orphaned in this way. There's no education anymore. There is no moral anymore. There is like the moral of immigrant children are dead completely. Sometimes when I talk about this, I just feel emotional because we came in the countries where there is opportunities, but opportunities has been taken very far, that the value of the family or the community has been crossed by, and then it is just parents are embracing double job and triple jobs. The children are raising by the iPad and gadgets. Sorry. Gadgets are becoming the children's parents. So we don't know how to solve this issue if parents, we cannot open the eyes and see what clearly the future of our generation will become in 10 to 20 years time. This side hustle, it is an option. Whether you like it or not today, we don't force anybody, we don't recruit, but our website are in front of you just to give you that option. Because if you know Australia, we have this problem. I am sure even around the world, migrant parents, immigrant parents, we don't have time with our children. So our generation is dying. I don't know which kind of parent they will become when they were not parented. So parenting has become nothing compared to money and running after that hustle. Of course, it's not. We cannot take it in a negative way. Bills are overwhelming in our families, but is the money the value of our children? So if we get all the money and we are able to pay the bills, and our children become gangs, they become like useless community members or the city's terrible citizen, will we be winning, or it is a completely loss? So parents who are watching us, uncles and aunties, we are just ringing the bell in your heart, in your mind, to think about what you can do. Our websites are here. You can reach out to our ladies here. You can reach out to us anytime. Think about your children before you think about the bills, because the money will be there forever. The children, once they are over 18, without that education, without being parented, it is completely lost and lost forever. So we are welcome, Sister Barb, and introduce yourself.
Hello.
And your question will be the benefits that business opportunity can offer to everyone and the connection that it can bring back to the family. Thank you so much, Barb.
Thank you, Sister Naomi, for having me this morning. And thank you, sisters, for sharing inspiring messages. I think everyone is being motivated out there, because I am. My name is Barbara. I'm originally from Zimbabwe. I'm a mother of 3 adult children. I'm a registered nurse, a diabetes nurse educator, a mentor, and a passionate business owner. And today I'm talking how the business opportunities reconnect families, so that we don't create cyber families, but real families who have got more time together. Because of this business, it's flexible. You can work from home, like you can see us all here. We are all in the comfort of our own homes. No community hours left to transporting from work to home. So you've got time to be around your children, to take them to school, to be around their sports and family dinners, not just leave them with dry, cold food when you rush for work, but you are present in their milestones because of this business. Financial relief reduces stress. So in the home, there's no more stress. You have got this extra income, there's no pressure. So even talking to your family, you are present as you. You plan together, plan holiday with no anxiety because you are financially capable. So there's no money stress. You share your vision with your family and your goals because you communicate more. You've got time. You communicate with your children, and children who see their parents working online, they get education, they role model you. Then you won't be surprised when they work like you in future because they've seen you. So this freedom creates family experiences. We travel together during school holidays. We are not asking anyone for leave because you work, you are your own boss. You plan on a holiday. You go with your children on holidays. You visit families. They stop having cyber cousins, but real cousins whom they will see face to face and play with them and talk with them and celebrate moments with them. So guys, we want to create this family connection, not just digital skills, but family connection, financial literacy, because our kids are learning from us. They will see how we lead them because we are there, we are present. We are integrating work life together instead of having a conflict with work because you are rushing for night shift, you are rushing for 12-hour shift, but then you still have to have your children going for sports. As for me, maybe they are having a milestone, maybe an engagement party, or they are bringing their future partner home, and I can't be there. So we need that energy to connect the family together. That's why we are working online, and it's working for us. If you can see us, we are right where we are supposed to be. So guys, if you are watching us, you are adult children, you are an immigrant, you are a professional, this can work for you too, so that you remain connected with your family. Thank you. Over to you,
Thank
Sister
you
Naomi.
so much. Thank you so much, Sister Barb.
I love the cyber cousins and cyber
I
children.
wanted just to mention that, yeah, we like family has become a cyber community or society because of what? We don't have time to go to each other's house. We don't have connection, like physical connection, because we are forever busy. But on working online, it is the best. Sometimes, ladies, whenever you speak, because I am a religious person, I am Christian, I always feel I can say amen. Because
You can say it's okay.
so when the way Barbara was explaining, I feel I can say strongly amen to explain what, like emphasizing what was saying. So it's so good. We are blessed, and the blessing, good enough. We don't want to hide the blessing from other community members, from the mothers who are crying because their teenager are not listening. How can they listen when you are talking to them over the phone and yet they need your connection? We can't be cyber parents, guys. Cyber parents, no. Thank you so much, Sister Naomi. You will introduce yourself and tell us how painful it's to be a visitor in your own home when you are a permanent living at work. Thank you so much, Sister Naomi. Up to you now.
Thank you so much, my sister Choice, for this wonderful opportunity. You know, for me, if even my family knows me, if I start talking about business, I will talk about
Amen.
because it's a blessing, and I've seen what the business can do, and I've seen what it has done to me. You know, this topic is very emotional. Let me just introduce myself first. My name is Naomi. I'm a happy wife, a proud mom of 2 boys, and we live in Adelaide, South Australia with my family. And I'm a full-time healthcare worker, and I'm a proud digital business owner, and I'm originally from Kenya. You know, I'm passionate to share this business opportunity to parents, especially, and everyone who wants to check out and change life because the business is changing lives. You know, when we talk about feasting home while living at work, can you imagine that? You know, this applies to everybody around the world. We grew up where our parents left home and maybe they will come back home once a year because they had to, because they needed to provide, and we did not develop that strong connection because of that. But we still remember the few moments we had together, and that's what we remember. You can imagine that connection you create with your children or your family, that's what they will remember. Those are the memories we need to create together as a family. And I'm just sharing about someone living abroad or maybe anywhere, providing where you're absent. And it also happens here. We came abroad for better future, better lives for our families here and back home. But do we go back home? How often do we go back home to visit them? Sometimes it's never. Sometimes if you are lucky enough, it may be once a year, and sometimes we have been forced to go back home to bury our loved ones without seeing them for even 5 years because we were not able to travel. And now comes a time where you are forced to go and bury them. And I went through that, so I understand how that affects us. And now, not only that, now it comes, we are now strangers in our own homes. Can you imagine? You have these things we ask ourselves all the time. You live in a beautiful house where you are paying the mortgage. You have everything you need in that house. But how often do you sleep in that bed of yours? How often do you sleep in that house and sit down and have your cup of tea, smiling and having a restful day throughout the day? It's always on the rush because mortgage or bills and everything, once it comes to take all the money, the account is left with nothing. And then you are left running and you end up adding another chop on top to at least try and see whether you will have some remaining or some savings, but you realize it's not working. And it's so sad for us to be strangers in our own homes because of that. And I've gone through that. I worked 3 jobs and I was a stranger in my own home. But I thank God because of this business. So many of us leave home with good intentions. Yes, we have good intentions. We work long hours, sometimes far from our families. Believing sacrifice for today will bring comfort tomorrow, but do we know that tomorrow is coming? Is it promised? But slowly this becomes a pattern. That's what it has become. We have normalized it. And we become comfortable. We visit our homes when we can. And yet our lives are spent at work. Yes, bills are being paid, needs are being met. What about relationships? Our relationships are becoming thin. Children are growing in seasons we only hear about. We are missing milestones as parents. Marriages carry the weight in silence. You know, we realize, even a husband and wife, the weight is carried in silence because we normalize and say it's life. We need to cater for our needs and everything. So we must ask ourselves this question: is this circle truly solving the problem, or is it quietly creating a new one? And that's for sure. It's creating a lot of problems. We're having issues, especially migrants. Our families are breaking up because of the life that we live here. So the problems are being created. Now, financial provision matters, but so does presence, peace, and so does being there. So the real solution is not choosing money or family. It's not only choosing money without family. It's not only choosing family without money. It's building a life where income and presence can exist together, where you are able to have them both. And tonight, we want to have the honest conversation with you that options, balance, and the flexibility is a better way forward as families. And that's why we are out here to say that we have found a way, a business that is built and ready for you. You just come in and plug in. If you're willing to learn, if you are willing to change your situation, you don't need a prior experience. You don't need to be technical expert. We didn't know anything. We are learning. We just plugged in and we are learning and growing each and every day. You come the way you are and learn the system. It's proven to work. It's working. And that's why we are here. And you can change your life and have the flexibility, be able to reduce your 2-3 hours, stop doing overtime, and balance where you are able to provide and still be present for your family. I love this business. I said I'll talk about this video. I love this. Sometimes when my kids tell me, "Mommy, take us somewhere," I say, "Yeah, let's go," because I know my business. I is supported by carry my business wherever I go. So I don't have any issue of saying, I'm busy. No, my business is with me, and I'm building. And I'm trusting God that in the future I'll be able to have that passive income where I don't need even to focus on that. We have people in the community who are top earners now. They are just relaxed, and passive income is coming in every month because they started building 6 years ago. So the best question I'll leave for you, you've seen our websites here, is it what do you want in life? The best thing I would advise you could have started yesterday, but never too late. You can start even today. So the option is yours. If you want to change your life, we are here, happy to help you. Connect with us and we will guide you and support you as we grow together in this platform. God bless you. Looking forward to see you in the inside.
Thank you so much, Sister Naomi. Thank you so much, all the sisters and the topics that you have covered today. It's really emotional. I don't know if not like all of us, even our viewers, you must feel emotional in one way or the other because all these conversation, all these questions touch you in one way or another way. So there is no doubt that we are here for the right time at the right person. Now it's your choice. It is about what you need in your life and what is your priority. If you prioritize money more than the family, it's fine with you, but there is always consequence with all that we can take as a decision. If you decide a side hustle, you may be sitting in your comfort of your home right now with us on these Zoom meetings. So it is still your choice, and we are here. Our website are displayed. We are happy to help any time of the day. God bless you so much. And I hope, and we all hope to see you from inside. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time, next week, same time. Bye-bye.
Bye. God bless you.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for watching.